Look at this retro beauty with its eye-catching design, the Yezdi Scrambler. It is just retro styled but has got all the modern touches. With these good looking round LED headlights, LED turn indicators, LED tail light and the round digital instrument cluster. Man, it does look gorgeous. These good looking 19-inch spoke wheels in the front and 17-inch spokes in the rear with dual sport tires allows you to expand the capabilities of the Scrambler. The sole purpose of owning a Scrambler is to have fun. Can this one enable you to do all that you want? Let's find out. It all comes to life with this 334cc liquid cooled engine which has been carried from Perak but has been tuned to suit the Scrambler. This motor offers 29 PS of power and has all the 28 Newton meters of torque available earlier in the rev range. The engine is very responsive and fun to ride, but the fueling at initial levels is not that smooth. The mid-range is its sweet spot because the motorcycle just rises with a grunt above the 4000 mark. The climb is all the way up to 8000, but it's better to shift around 6000 RPM. There are two reasons to that. One, the vibration starts to creep in from the foot pegs, moving to the tank and then to the handlebar. The mechanical noise from the engine increases to a point where it feels that the motorcycle is going fast, but it's not. This is a happy revving motor and it likes to stay above the 3000 mark. In fact, the passing speed is good between the 5th and 6th gear and the vibrations are also down when you plan on cruising. The engine needs refinement, but the gearbox is silky smooth. The 6-speed unit is light and shifts with a click. The slipper clutch also ensures smooth transition and light operation, especially in the city traffic. The brakes are really powerful. The 320mm disc in the front have a scary bite. The rear 240mm disc is also good. They offer good feedback from both the ends. Yezdi has used Continental ABS which has been designed specifically for this motorcycle, which gives you an option to choose between 3 modes. The pleated single seat and the wide raised handlebar make it a perfect combination for comfortable ride and not just for the rider but for the pillion as well. However, the seat falls slightly short for a +1. The stance is so comfortable that you can actually consider taking the Scrambler on tours. And in fact, Yezdi has got your back with this dual USB charger. However, the small 12.5 litre fuel tank might force you to take stops every 350 kilometers. But then you took a Scrambler for tour, so you got to deal with it. The only thing stiff on this motorcycle are the suspensions. The front telescopic forks get 150mm travel and the 5-step adjustable twin shocks at the rear get 130mm travel, keeping the saddle height at 800mm, which is good for anyone above 5'5". My height is 5'9", as you all know. The motorcycle is agile and easy to maneuver, and with a shorter wheelbase, the turning radius is also small. But the wheelbase does impact the high-speed stability. It is fun in the corners as the suspension offer a good feedback. They say, do it all, right? scramblers were never limited to roads. They have the capability to tackle off-road. With a good 200 mm ground clearance and this broad 140 section rear tyre, it just takes the fun to the next level. Switch to off-road ABS and there is nothing stopping the rear wheel from sliding. This is a soft off-roader, so it will be troubling to conquer hard rocky terrain. Someone around my height could easily stand and enjoy the off-road, but as soon as you sit, you do realize that the rebound is very high, which actually kicks you off the saddle every time the tyre meets a bump. The effect could somewhat be reduced by adjusting the preload, but overall it stays on a stiffer side. I feel there is a scope of improvement in terms of engine refinement, and especially Yezdi should work on the heat management, as right now in summers the right side of the engine just boils up and it is very difficult to keep your foot nearby even while you are wearing shoes. The digital instrument cluster is barely visible under direct sunlight, plus the font is so small that most of it is not readable. And some of us are definitely hoping to see a navigation pod on this motorcycle as well. The only competition to this motorcycle in India is the Royal Enfield Scram 411, and we'll be able to comment on it once we test that out. Until then, this motorcycle starts from 2,05,000 ex-showroom Delhi, goes all the way up to 2,11,000 ex-showroom Delhi for this dual tone variant. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to Rev Explorers. Bye bye.